continues with your host, Amy Speropoulos.
Welcome back to Local Memphis Live. Our next guest, all the way from Nashville, Tennessee, just up the road, has a unique sound, and everyone across the board is taking notice. Joining us this morning, Stephanie Adlington, and she, I love this, coming to Covington to do a fabulous concert. And I wanted to say this while looking at you because I think it speaks volumes when people see you. Little bit of jazz, little bit of blues, and a whole lot of story. It is called Jazz Akana.
Yes, ma'am.
And you look the part. You look fabulous.
Thank you so much.
Tell us about your music.
Well, I'm very influenced by Southern literature. So I've always said if Tennessee Williams were a musician, I would want to sound like that. So I kind of stole on the cover of my EP. I kind of stole Liz Taylor on a hot tin roof.
Okay.
The picture.
I like it.
And I love Flannery O'Connor. I love Faulkner. I love all that. So there's something about the steamy Southern.
I love
haunted South that just gravitates to my soul.
And look at this. Well, there it is right there. In fact, there it is. And that's what, and on the back, she's got an umbrella with some pearls, which, let me just tell you, wearing my pearl. Oh, gosh, I had my pearls on. What happened to them? Oh, my gosh, they're gone. Somebody blew my pearls. Being from the South, I mean, that's just really and truly.
And I've got them in my ears, too.
You sure do. So how long have you been performing?
My whole life. I've been performing forever. Yeah, I was one of those that started singing before I kind of started talking, and I had a bit of a speech impediment when I was a kid, and so singing kind of helped overcome that as well. It's so strange, you know, how you get into a rhythm and everything kind of calms down. So
I love this, and you know, it's interesting because listening to, and this is Willow Sway, you're about to perform that. Listening to your music is extremely soothing, but it's almost like you can almost take a bubble bath, or you can be in a bar, a smoky bar, with a glass of Chardonnay or red wine and
or
a cigar.
Bourbon.
Yes. Or involved, you know, I don't know. I'll just stop right there.
Yeah.
But I love it because it really crosses into, just like you said, jazz, blues, and tells a real rich story.
I love to tell stories. That's the best thing about writing, is you get to create characters. Like, for example, on my EP, I have a song called Bootlegger's Blues, because I think the bootlegger and the Prohibition saga, of course we romanticize it, but how cool, you know, this man driving down the street at 2 a.m. in the pitch black, you know, with a load. It's just, it's so cool. And so to be able to kind of go back in time in my mind and create these characters and to write about it, and what would that sound like, what would that feel like, it's just, that's what I love to do.
That is fabulous. Stephanie, thank you so much for joining us.
Well,
and
take
a look, because I can't think of a better place for you to be performing other than the historic Ruffin Theater. Oh my gosh, that is fabulous. Holy cow, talk about history. You can see her. Tickets are still available at the Ruffin Theater in Covington, Tennessee. It is September 10th from 7 to 9. Follow her on Facebook, like her on Twitter, get her music now, but first, listen to her here. She's going to perform Willow Sway.
Will a tree bend for me as the humid sky turns gray? Caressing breeze, hear the thunder breathe and dance my willow sway. I was alone and chilled to the bone as the lightning flashed the sky. My body moans to feel you coming home to dance my willow sway. This honeysuckle sweet, though she's caged and incomplete, and I don't know what to do right here without you. You should know how I need you so. Feel me trembling inside. It may be wrong, but I the sun in the sky is high as the storm rolls right on by, and I don't know what to do here without you. Will a tree remember me? For I burn and blow away. Your rising steam will haunt my every waking dream. So dance, my willow sway. Dance, my willow
Portions of the preceding program were paid for. Views and opinions expressed do not represent those of WATN-TV, its affiliates, or partners.